Marriage mortality statistics are often interpreted differently and argued. The rate of divorce is actually decreasing, but there are fewer people getting married in the first place.
No matter how the data is collected or explained, the statistics are still sobering. Every 13 seconds, there is a divorce in America. Some businesses are cashing in.
Scott,
take the Parnell Prescott
to be my wedded wife.
There are 9 divorces in the time it takes for a couple to recite their wedding vows. Nearly half of marriages still end in divorce, more than half for second and third marriages.
In Lucas County, it all begins and potentially ends here. You can get your marriage license right here and just feet away across the street, file a petition for divorce.
Statistics are horrible, but I'm hoping and praying that, and I know that we won't be, one of them.
The attitude to have going into wedded bliss, but some businesses have taken notice of the numbers on the other side. A quick Google search or perusing through Pinterest shows commemorating the end is becoming just as common as marking the matrimony.
You're closing this one chapter in your life and starting a new chapter.
The choice to celebrate the end of marriage spans from scary to funny, and the marketing mirrors the demand. You can find balloons, T-shirts, divorce cakes, and invitations for divorce parties. Mandy Schmidt says she's planned several for both men and women.
The clients that have approached me, it's usually towards the end where they're towards the end of their healing process, where they just want to have fun and let loose and just be themselves.
Simply Married Chapel in downtown Toledo provides a beautiful, cost-effective wedding setting, but the owner sees the other side.
I think that is part of why people do come here, especially second marriages, because they've been through the $25,000 wedding and they just don't want to do that anymore.
Now, Karen Kemick actually officiates a type of divorce ceremony. She calls it undoing vows.
I'm divorced myself, and it just seemed like a natural fit.
Because a wedding is usually a big celebration in front of those closest to us,
we take it pretty seriously, and to not undo that, I think, makes it harder in a new relationship. They get to release the old vow. We do some rituals around releasing. There's one where we actually take a piece of paper and burn it so they can put the person's name on it or something about the relationship that they want to let go.
Pam Wyrick hasn't been married, but the undoing vow ceremony appealed to her anyway, to heal past relationships.
I realized that if I don't ask for something that I want or need, then I probably won't get it.
The stats aren't stopping a second chance at love for the Masons.
You run into obstacles, just like anything, but you learn how to correct them, the second time around.
It doesn't scare me. I mean, I love love. So, and I'm in love with this guy.
And encouraged by a perhaps divine interruption by this man, who proposed on the second date.
Will you marry me? And she looked me in the eye and she said, hell no.
But it worked out for him.
She opened the door and I looked up at her and I said, would you make me whole again and marry me? She said, yeah, 47 years ago.
47 years.
But she's still training me. Hold your hands together. Never fight. If you guys have a disagreement, you look at each other and you say, have I offended you?
So whether to get hitched,
all ages, all stages, and all phases.
or heal from divorce.
If you make money and they get what they want, I guess that's the American way.
There are services for you.
And that's about it. There's services either way. For many, it's a tragedy to get a divorce, but for some, having a divorce party or something like that is healing for them in some way.
Now, we spent $25,000 on our wedding. What'd you guys fight over? Oh, money.
There you go.
6 days from now, Terry and I are 37 years married. Can't wait. Next Wednesday.
And those are the good stories. Now, if you want any more information or if you're interested in a divorce ceremony or undoing vow ceremony, we'll have that up on our website.